Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina, where we're part of the ELCA. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. One of the last sermons that Boo and Angel preached to me before they died was this one. My dogs need me. I may have shared with you before that I am the alpha wolf of our pack at home, or at least that's how the dogs see it. So if something has happened, or if they've had a bad day, or even if they just need assurance that they still belong, they have to touch base with me. And so it was that I got home on a recent Wednesday night about 8:30 after activities here at the church. This particular Wednesday it was raining, and I hadn't had anything to eat yet, so as I entered the kitchen I grabbed some leftovers and warmed them in the microwave, and then sat at the table with Nan. I started eating and visiting with Nan, and after I'd been home maybe 10 minutes, there was a bark at the door. Well, it was raining, so I didn't do anything. A couple of minutes later, there was another bark. Nan told me that earlier in the day, the dogs next door, which my dogs don't get along with very well, had been out, and Angel and Boo were pretty stirred up by the experience. Well, I knew what that meant. They needed to see me and to spend time with me. Boo could see me, and he had waited as long as he could wait. So he barked. Did I mention that it was raining? Well, it was. But I went out into the rain and spent time with the dogs. If they could have talked, they would have told me all about the event, and maybe they did in their own way. I petted and praised and assured them of their place and that they were loved, and got rained on. It's tough to be the alpha wolf. And standing out in the rain, I remember thinking that all that was a lot like our relationship with God. So often in life, we need so desperately to spend time with God and to feel God near. The storms of life assault and batter us. The neighbor stirs us up. Relationships are fragmented and shattered, and it's so easy in all of this to lose our place. We need to touch down with God, to be reminded of who we are and that we belong, and most of all, that we are loved. It puts our world back in place to be in contact with God. We are comforted and assured. That's what prayer does. That's why prayer is so important. It's our time with God. We are near to God, and God is near to us. God's arms of love encircling us. It's just what we need. So I really didn't mind. I love my dogs, just like God loves us. Did I mention that it was raining? When you aren't blessed with hair, the rain kind of beads up on your head and rolls into your face. So there I was out in the rain, comforting Angel and Boo and muttering to myself about how I was standing in the rain on behalf of my dogs and how uncomfortable it was with water running into my eyes and more, when suddenly it dawned on me. I was enduring rain for the love of my dogs. Jesus endured the cross for the love of me. That's the love Jesus has for us. He suffered, he died, and he rose for you, for love, forever. It's an amazing grace. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.